Well, the Russell and the Dow have gone nuts, and I just can't see an entry there. I was thinking about the Russell maybe on the 1, then drop straight away. The Russell was possibly Dow. There's just no entry there. Can't do that. Could have maybe done the 2-minute. No, yeah, not that far in. That's two. Now, if the Russell can just have a little bit of a pullback here, maybe down to 25% of the bar, that 5-minute bar. S&P is just not really clean. Still stuck in the range. Russell just needs to come down 25% of that 5-minute bar. Needs a pullback because it's just a little bit of a distance away from short-term momentum. No. Come on, Russell. Okay, so Nasdaq's out. That needs to drop a little bit. Just need to see what this Russell's going to do. I think the Dow's already gone. The possible entry on that one was the 2, but what is it? It probably wasn't too bad. What was it? 71 points. Actually, that's not too bad. Yeah. Both the Russell and the Dow look great. I just want to see if the Russell's actually going to hold here. It's waiting for short-term momentum to come around, so it needs a little bit of a pullback first. S&P's very messy. It's right on this high at the moment. It's just not clean. Nasdaq is very, very small. Okay, so that's the next 5-minute bar done. Here we go, a little bit of a pullback here. Okay, so the Russell needs to hold this level here. Let's see if it holds it. Needs to hold this and bounce. And Nasdaq drops. There's just not enough time to go short. Yep, that's good. Just wasn't good enough. You can see the Russell's trying to hold that level. Let me just see how. Okay, so we spoke about this earlier. Guys, we said this is actually good. A pullback here is really good. We know that long-term momentum is still straight up on the hourly. So Russell's broken through that level now. So it's taken that out, and for the Dow as well. So there's no second trade there. So it's not above purple, so I can't go long on that. So let's just stay away from there. Okay, well, so earlier I did this. So this will make more sense now. Took this a long time ago. This was done about 5 hours ago, I think it was. And this is what I put on the chart that I thought we needed to come back down to. That's 50%. I didn't think we'd come all the way back down to there, but maybe down to this bar here, run down this angle, and then make a higher low, and then go back up. So that was a long time ago I did that. Unfortunately, on the downside now, how it's sort of happened, so I just drew that in. And you can see now it's actually faster on the downside, so we still have that level. We can still come down to there. I would say that based on how it ran down before, that's the angle from before, that's the angle from before, that's the angle, that's the angle, so that's the angle there. Okay. So I'll let it run down that angle. I'd be looking for it to break this, come down to here. It would need to slow a little bit now, but that is just completely turned. So I'd be looking for it to break through there, which interestingly enough, as I said earlier, kind of coincides with that exact same angle, which is pretty funny. So we'll see what it does. Well, that has been absolutely sold into. I took a trade earlier on gold during the European session. So nothing spectacular, but just want to concentrate on a proper trade here. This is very healthy. I've been looking for a pullback here, so this is good. And we need to concentrate on just getting a high quality trade. So which usually when you get big moves down like this, we just need to see how strong this is. This is a really strong move on the downside. It looks strong. There's just no entry. I couldn't see an entry there to go short. Nothing on the Russell. There was a possibility of going short here on the Nasdaq, but probably on the 15-second maybe. But I kind of did the same thing, but I shouldn't have said. I said this beforehand with my students, can't see going short. Well, I've got to stop doing that. Got to stop saying that. So you can see here, like we're just getting lower highs. The bars keep making lower highs. High, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Broke one high, didn't break two. Lower high, lower high, lower high. Sellers are lowering their prices. This is not very difficult. This is in a downtrend. Really strong movement on the downside. It needs to decide now whether it's going to continue or not. We've got 9 minutes to go on the 4-hour bar, but that's on trading. That's a trading view 4-hour bar. Just be aware, guys, I said on that 1-hour chart that long-term momentum is straight up, so I can't go long yet because it's not above purple. Ah, damn it. Look at that Russell. Mother truck. I so want to go long on this 30-second. But what I want doesn't matter. It's going to work. I think the Nasdaq's going to go up from here. But it is not above purple. It's not a high or low. Watch it rip. There you go, 24 points. Oh, the fuck. Might come back down and give us another one. So now you're above purple. Okay. This is a really strong move on the downside. It might come back down and give us a little bit of a higher low. If we can get a little bit of a pullback here, I might get an entry to go long. Jeez. Come on, come back. Two minutes to go on the 5-minute bar. I told you it was going to recover from here. Long-term momentum on the alley is straight up. It's not strong enough to go down. Here we go. Come on. Calm down. This thing just wants to go up. Got 56 seconds to go on the 5. Look at that. As soon as the 5 minute closes, it's closed strong. Come on, Nasdaq, come back down. You're not ready yet. Okay, here we go. Back down to 25% of that 5 minute bar. Okay, so 30-second bar. Closed. Yep, that's good. Keep going. I just don't think it's going to make it to there. I think it's too strong. Called it. No point in calling it though, is it? God, that sucks. Absolutely sucks when you're right. Two minutes to go on the 4 hour bar. I honestly just want to take one contract and just let it run. We're going to go all the way up to this high now. We'll get all the way up to here now. That's such a strong 5 minute bar. Well, it's not a loss, but it feels like a loss. It didn't meet my rules, so I could have taken the Russell or the Dow. I just actually didn't even see the 2 minute Dow. I've got so many charts up, really. I was concentrating on the Nasdaq. I saw the 1 minute and wasn't after a pullback. The 2 minute was. I was concentrating on the Nasdaq, and this Russell is just going to drift now. This is what it does. Well, we've got to be positive here. I think that if we can get to this level now and do a quick... Why have I got those on there? If we can do a quick pullback... Yeah. Okay, well, let's hit that level. That's what we just spoke about. Now let's get a pullback. Let's look for... it's not going to pull back enough. It's too strong. Let's just watch this 30 second and 15 second. Okay, that's a really good bar on that 1 minute. It's gone down and come back up. Let's see if it just hits that low. You can come all the way down if you like. Come down and touch that low again. Absolutely no way I'm going short. No way in the world. Okay, now it's breaking 50%. Okay. Oh. Thanks for ruining that. I was hoping for a nice little higher low there. We've still got 1 minute. No, it's still broken through 50%. So that's just volatile now. Should still go up from here. Okay, well this kind of throws a spanner into it a little bit. I was hoping just for a nice little eyes closed, head first. That is retarded. Why would you close your eyes? You don't close your eyes with trading. And you don't go head first, otherwise that way you break your skull. You go in with logic. There is no point closing your eyes and guessing. You will get burnt. You can say your rules, so trend time bar, take it. That's different. That's doing the same sort of thing where you're going in with a really positive attitude. You're like, is it with the trend? Yes. Is it after a pullback? Yes. Is it a strong bar? Yes. Great. Trend time bar, take it. That's not a problem. But you don't want you don't want to close your eyes in this, like, especially if you close your eyes, you're going to press the wrong button. I think it's going to come back from here. Bars are getting smaller. It's definitely slowing. There's just no way I'm going to go short here. Watch my video. Go and watch the video. Oh, this looks... It's not above purple though, Cam. Nope, don't take that, Cam. They're not in sync. Ah, trading. Wait for the easy one. So this is just a little bit volatile now. It could work. It's just holding. Looking at the 30-second and the 1 minute. It's not clean. It's not trend time bar, so. I've got a video on YouTube that explains everything that I do. That's the best way to look at it. But time is just a pullback. Did someone say, don't go, oh, Jesus Christ. I literally wrote on the fucking thing, don't do the doorbell. Read the message, dude. Fuck me. Well, this would have actually been perfect if it did a freaking a proper higher low here. I was hoping it would come down to 50%, do a nice little higher low and then continue up. So we're just gonna have to wait for a little bit now. I still think this is pretty good. Gee, the 5 minute is really interesting. Look at the 5. Let's look at the 5 on these. This is the 5 minute chart. Volatility, volatility, volatility. There's nothing clean there. So that was clean on the open. I just think that we've tried to go down. It's tried to go down, gone up. Tried to go down. This is the second time of going up. From a short perspective, I think it's just been killed. Just gonna have to wait for a pullback for a second. Oh, sorry. Well done, Carolyn. I only just saw the chat. Well done. That's a great trade, Carolyn. Well done. That's ballsy. That's really good. You should be very proud of yourself for that. That's a really good trade. Okay, and now we're coming back down again. Look at this. Gee, it's just... Wow. 50% chance it'll go up. I think it's more now. I definitely think it'll go up. I really want to go long. I just got to wait for a proper pullback. There's a little pullback on the 15-second here, but it's not good enough. Double blue in sync. Well, there we go. Coming down again. Doesn't know what it wants. Wow, this is crazy volatile, isn't it? So that's okay. It's just so messy. That is not trend time bar, so that's no. We're just stuck in this range at the moment. I'd really love it if this came back down again and just tested this low. Wants to go. It wants to go up still. $60, $40. Yep, okay. Okay, so 2 minutes about to close. Close poor, okay. Okay, so we've got trend down, we've got momentum still down, so it's just not ready yet. I still think this wants to go up. It's just not quite ready yet. Let's just remember what I drew earlier. I haven't changed that. So that was that 50% point. It's gone above 50%. It's going down, but look how it's slowing. The bars are slowing. So we're in between those two angles, 4x1 and a 2x1. So let's just see if it sort of consolidates here and then breaks through. I just can't see this going down past 50%. I may be wrong. Could be completely wrong. Okay, quick move down here. As I said, not going short here. I think this is a suck in. Just give us 2 seconds. Okay, so as I said, I don't think this is going to go down. The problem is where to enter. So trend is still down. Short-term momentum is slowing. We're consolidating. You can see we're clearly doing time at the moment. The question is are we going to do this? We need something like that. That is so dumb on the Dow. How did I not see that one, eh? Oh, are you going to do it for us? Are you going to... Nope, not yet. Okay. You prick. Okay, let's be aggressive on this. We'll be aggressive. It's probably a little bit too aggressive, but who cares, eh? Right near this high. Has to work quickly, otherwise, no. Okay, so it has to work on this one here. Yay. There we go, kids. Doo-doo. That was aggressive. That was pretty aggressive, that. So I just thought, look, why not? I'm back to even. But I'm happy. That's okay. Do you know what? What I'm happy about there, as I said, I called that. I actually was calling it beforehand. I just drew a bar in. I literally just drew the bar in of what I was expecting to happen. And it was actually these two bars together, wasn't it? So there you go. I thought, fuck it. It's with the trend. It's after a pullback. It's bar and opposite this. Take it. So anyway, it's not changing the world. It's not that amazing yet. We haven't really had anything too fantastic yet, but nice to get most of them back. Most of them back to even. It's exactly right, Enrique. It's a step. And I have to thank you for that, Enrique. You've been fantastic. So I actually just feel a lot more positive tonight. I've just gone, okay, cool. This is really hard at the moment with the market. It's not great, is it? So, but so I took that on the 15 second, right near the high. Very aggressive, but still going. And this is the thing, like, I told you, I started off today, like I was incredibly down last night. You could see how it was and how down I was, and you just got to rewire it and re-push it. So that's exactly right, Carol. And that's why I said yesterday, it's important to like get rid of the red on the screen. And you're like, okay, red's done, and then and then you go, okay, cool. Let's start again today. Started in again today. I took a trade on gold, which again was aggressive. So the thing that I'm happy with is I've taken two quite aggressive trades, but we'll get there. Just keep going. I knew that the trend was down still on this one, so I just was kind of like, okay, you've got a good profit. I sort of just broken through the high, so it was like a double PPT. But this is not very clean right now. But what I'm happy about is I did say this live. I did say, look, we're trying to go down. I don't think it's going down. I think someone just asked me before, it's a time phase. So this time phase here means exactly same sort of thing. It's consolidation. What is great about this is you can see that this is really strong on the downside. So it says someone's in control. It's strong on the downside here. Someone's in control. It's going sideways and flat here, which means the downside is not as strong anymore. And then you get something like that. But it's quite messy at the moment. If we go to the 5 minute again, yeah, just messy. So oh my God, quick, take this one. This will work too. It's going to work on a 15 second, maybe a 30 second, but right now it's above purple, so it's no short lower high, it's above purple. It's not trend time bar. Now this is where it just gets messy. So it's It's very easy to, like, what are we, an hour in? It's very easy to want trades at the moment. Same thing on the Russell too. Look at that beautiful. It actually looks. I might have to move my screens up, I think. I'm not seeing the Russell as much because I'm looking down. Exactly what we spoke about. I don't know where I could have entered here on the Russell. I mean, that's a possibility there, but this is what we talked about here, up, down. So it's less than 50%. That's a price phase. That's a time phase. Possibility there. Probably going to look better on the 5. Yeah, pretty aggressive there. That's all right. I'll take those. Once my account's up, I'll take, that's beautiful after a pullback. Really strong trend after a pullback, so. And look at this. Look at this. We're gone down to this angle. We're in between these two angles. We go across for another 3 or 4. This is a 4-hour chart. 4, 8. Okay, it's going to take some time to go across, so maybe tomorrow is going to be the move. Bitcoin's in a lot of trouble. It is not coming back strong. So, anywho's. Wow, that is some volatility on gold today. Yeah, okay, that's crazy. Okay. Dow wants to go up, it's just volatile momentum. Russell's done. Dow's volatile. I think we need to consolidate here on the Nasdaq. S&P is right near this high. Just does not look strong though. like I said, this really wants to try to go up. It just, the S&P looks probably the best, but I just don't think it looks strong enough to break through this high at the moment. Just so you know, Tom, you're on hosts and panelists, so no one else can see your question. So when you do a question, just post it to everyone, so everyone can see the question. But I can repeat the question. The question is there a particular reason you went with? That's okay, all good. It's funny when you post on Zoom, it gives you the option of no one or everyone. So the question is there a reason why you went with the 50K Apex accounts over any other amount? And yeah, the major reason was, well, firstly, if I'm going to be honest, the major reason was when I first started doing the lives, my inspiration to do the lives was Patrick Weiland, and also Matt, Trades by Matt. And Trades by Matt does 20, 50K accounts. So that was the first thing. Don't drift up. Don't drift up. Damn you, S&P. I can't take this long. There's just no way. We know the trend is up, but if you look at the 5-minute chart, I mean, trend and momentum are just not in sync. It's so volatile. So I'm not going to take anything silly. So the 50K accounts was that. Also, if you look at the numbers, Tom, I'll bring it up for a second. I'll show you what I mean with all the funded accounts. Every funded account has their own different thing. People have asked this before, like, why have I gone with Apex? Main reason why I've gone with Apex is they're the cheapest accounts, but they allow you to do 20 accounts. So I'm looking at other prop firms. I'll probably trade with other prop firms once I've done this challenge. I just want to concentrate on one prop firm at the moment. Damn it. How good does that look now? That's so fucking annoying. Look at the S&P now. I mean, that is, with the trend, it's a very small time phase there, and it's broken through that level. Of course you are, Basil. Of course you are. Well done, Basil. Good trade. 30-second S&P. Well done. Awesome. I said this earlier, it wants to go up. This whole market wants to go up. Yeah, so I'll just quickly show you this, just while we're looking at crying after that 30-second S&P. The main reason why, the difference between the different accounts is if you look at these, so I use the Tradeovate one, and use the Tradeovate account. That's the best one. And the major difference is, Tom, is that if you look at here, you look at the profit goal, and then you look at the trailing threshold. So I looked at, with a 50K account, you've got a profit target of 3,000 and a maximum drawdown of 2.5. And that means you can trade 10 contracts. You then look at the 100K account, and yes, you can trade more contracts, but the profit goal is double, whilst the trailing threshold is only $500 more. So I just thought, well, what's the point? Now, I didn't want a 25K account because that's only 4 contracts. So I wanted to be able to trade 5 contracts, which is 100 contracts on 20 accounts. So that just seemed like the best one to do. Once you go up to this level here, okay, so you do 150K account, it's unrealistic because a lot of people aren't going to follow you and do that. It's a $9,000 profit target, which means if you're going to do contracts, let's just say you do 15 contracts, that's 300 contracts on the Nasdaq. That's unrealistic. Like when you go to a live account, no one is going to do, you want to replicate what you do on a live account. So you might be able to do 300 contracts on a sim, but then what's the point? So I just thought that the 50K is the most realistic account for me. Might be different for everybody else. But that was the best one for me, doing a 50K account. It has $2,500 drawdown. It has a realistic target of $3,000, which means after that, you have passed your eval and you can get pay. And if you do it on a full account, then you get payouts. And it's realistic. And then you can gradually go up. And I only need 5 contracts. With this, on this 50K account, if I want to, I could do 10 contracts times 20 accounts, which would be 200 contracts. That is a ridiculous amount on the Nasdaq, and it's just not realistic for me. The most I've ever traded on the Nasdaq is 100 contracts, and that's pissing your pants. Okay, I feel better now. I was right. It's dropping. This is what they do, guys. They suck. I just said, I didn't really want to go long because I didn't think it was going to last very long. So I was right with that. But importantly, guys, I just want to make this clear. Like, I am an affiliate of Apex. I make money off Apex. When you use my code CAM, I make money. But I am not saying you should go with, do not use anyone else, you should go with Apex. There are so many prop firms now, you have to choose the prop firm that's right for you. So Apex have the most number of accounts. They have the cheapest accounts by far, but they also have rules. And those rules I don't think they're tough, but they are rules to ensure you stay consistent and that you don't let profits turn into a loss. That's why they have a trailing drawdown. Many traders hate the rules with Apex. So did you have to work through 20 evals to get these PAs? No, I did them all copy traded at one time. So you can see at the moment, I took a trade earlier and it's on all 20 accounts. So you see the amount is the same. So I'm just doing this as if I'm trading one account and then it copies to 20 other accounts. I don't work through like 5 accounts like some people do 5 accounts at a time and work through them and, but I find that if you are worried about your trading, that's what you're going to do. I don't do that. I'm confident in what I do, so it's really a case of I take a trade in my head on one account and just times it by 20. You blew an account today. Did you stick to your rules? Did you trade against the trend? Probably traded against the trend. Very volatile today. But that's what happens. That's what can happen. Did you have to work through 20 evals to get the pairs? Just wondering, as that would have seasoned you to the drawdown, given that is what we are, the retail trader, have to deal with. Look, what I've now realized is the drawdown should be irrelevant. If you trade properly and you start off small, like my problem was, so I blew 20 eval accounts And I blew them because I traded 5 contracts, 5 full contracts. Way too much. It's too risky. You've got a $2,500 drawdown and a 10-point move is $1,000. It's just ridiculous. So what I've realized now is that by trading a micro and building my account up, I'm not thinking about the drawdown anymore. And it should be exactly, this is why they've done it. They've done it so the people that trade too many contracts up front will blow their account. So I'd say, Summit, how many contracts were you trading today? If you've blown your account, open too many lots. There you go. There you go. Too many. How many contracts were you trading? And were they micros or full contracts? You know, you've got to remember, guys, Apex, Top Step, My Funded Futures, Traderify, they're all casinos. They're a casino. Like, they allow you to come into the casino because they think you're going to lose money. And to a very small few that are professional poker players, they pay money out to because they're professionals. But the vast majority of people that go to the casino lose. And I think that's just something that people have to understand, that if you treat it like a casino, if you treat it like a gambler, you will lose. If you make money on your account and you do it in a gambling way, the casino won't pay you out. They'll say you're gambling. You need to be able to, you need to know how to trade. Five full contracts? Was that 5 full? As in 5 proper contracts or 5 micros? I've got a feeling it was 5 full contracts, and that can happen like lightning. If you are trading 5 full contracts, you can lose that really quick. Gee, that S&P and Nasdaq looks good now, doesn't it? Anyways. There's a bit of delay on YouTube, so I would ask anyone, if you had, I don't think you'd be able to actually, but if you had $2,500 in your account, would you trade, yes, full contracts, would you trade, if you had $2,500 in your account, would you trade 5 full contracts? That's the question. Yeah, and the answer is absolutely no, isn't it? Absolutely no. Even still, like even one can do some damage, can't it? So anyway, we're just going to do this. We're going to do this the proper way. It might be a little bit longer, but it's going to feel and look a lot better at the end of the road. I still think we can do this fairly, I don't want to use the word quickly, I don't like that, but yep. Well, the answer is no one, you should just, if you've got a $2,500 account, you shouldn't be trading a full contract. You should be trading micros until you get that account up to, $5,000 in profit. Then you've got $5,000 as a buffer. And you wonder why so many people, I mean, I'm sorry you've blown your account there, but you can understand why Apex makes $70 million a month. Top Step, I think they make $50 million a month. I mean, they're all absolutely killing it with making money. So anyways, But I would recommend next time, what's your name? I'll just call you Summit. I would recommend next time, Summit, you either do one full contract or do micros and take it a little bit slower. The good news is I think, I'm not sure who you're trading with, whether you're trading with Apex or not, but at least a reset is pretty cheap at the moment. But do not get into the habit of thinking that blown accounts are okay. It's definitely what you don't want to do. So, okay, well, I'm not going to be trading for a little bit. This is too volatile. So, I think I'm going to wrap up, guys. I'm going to end things on a positive. It's been an okay session. Missed the first few. When I look at, when I look back on it now, somebody asked me about the Dow before, whether it met my rules, and I'm like, yep. That's what I saw on the 1 minute, so it actually doesn't meet the rules for the 1 minute. If you do go to the 2, look, it still doesn't meet the rules actually. Yeah, it doesn't. So it's just a bummer. You do it with Apex. Okay, well that's good. Apex are cheap. Just, as I said, just don't get into the habit of blowing accounts. That looks okay there. Go to the Russell. Oh, God. No. Don't die yet, Gamzee. That looks really good. That's a trade. That's a trade on the Russell. Didn't see it. Boom. Now, what this did do is it did come all the way down to, past 50% of the open to the close. So, that's the bar there. That's on the 1. Again, down to 50%. Actually, it's just over 50%. The 1 minute looks the best, doesn't it? So, anyways, concentrate on the positives. I'm going to take a break for a little bit. This is just really messy, and I just don't want to do anything silly during this session now. I've got a little bit of a positive, so I'll keep it here, and I'll see if we get anything else later on. But the important thing to know here, if I bring up all these charts right now, I mean, what you can see here is this is just not clean at all. A lot of volatility. So who's in control right here at the moment? We can't tell. Okay, I just can't tell who's in control. What's going on here? Volatility. Okay, a lot of volatility there. We're into the move too here, and it's also got volatile as well. So, yep, I was kind of the same, Sherry. Kind of the same. I was actually concentrating on the Nasdaq and the S&P, but anyway, still a positive, and we'll take it from there. So. Okay, guys, I'm going to end YouTube now. Thank you so much for watching. Do we have any... Has anyone liked? So naughty. Okay. Well, not everyone has liked, so I'm going to have to go through and search who hasn't liked and block you all. Or you could just go and quickly like now. I mean, that would just make it a lot easier, wouldn't it? So, YouTube, Shane. It's YouTube. You like the feed. When you like the feed, YouTube says, "Oh wow, people are liking this. We should promote it." That's how it works. That's why everyone says like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. So, anyways, positive session. We've clawed our way back to even, and it's been a very, very interesting 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll just keep going. Very volatile tonight, so we'll just sit back, wait. I think we could get some consolidation, maybe get something in a couple of hours, but we've still got a long week to go. We've still got tomorrow, and then we have a half day on Thursday and a half day on Friday. So let's see what we can do. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great evening. Like, subscribe.